Hello and welcome everyone to this auction video for this 61 plate Nissan Qashqai. This one has a very near full service history. I think it's missing like one stamp. Quite negligible really in the history of a vehicle, considering this is a 61 plate. So loads of history and drives, and is in good a condition as its history. It's certainly been looked after over the years. And yeah, a nice tidy car. So I've had a drive up and down our dual carriageway and can confirm it's a good drive, couldn't fault it. And yeah, a very nice tidy car. There's a few little kind of blemishes I would say here and there, but it's overall in very good condition. Benefits from air conditioning and leather interior and alloy wheels, etc. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to give you a walk around and show you its condition, point out any faults or scratches, etc., or any damage I can find. I've taken a bunch of photos, including the tread depths as well and wheels, etc. So please do study those photos. They're photos inside and out, so study those photos for a more in-depth description. Okay, so let's have a look. So we have a few light scratches would be my main kind of thing to say on this car. On from that, as I say, it's lovely condition. Few light scratches going along here, just along this arch, just on that front area there. The front of the car is very clean and tidy. It has been on our wash bay, but I think it could actually benefit from a bit more cleaning. So yeah, this car will come up even nicer than it already is. There's a few stone chips on the front here. That's a bit of a fly splatter should I say, but nothing actually really terribly jumping out at me. But I will say there are some stone chips on that bonnet with a few light scratches here and there, but nothing horrendous really jumping out at me. Coming around to this arch, I've got to take my glasses off because I've got to really look hard actually to see what I'm looking at for any damage. So we've got a little light scratch here by the indicator and some very light surface scratches just on that front arch there. A few little marks here on the mirror, and the driver's, or should I say passenger door, is looking good. There's a few marks here on the door handle, a few light scratches around this area, and I think that's just a bit of dirt maybe here, maybe, yeah, there's kind of dirt I would say on there. And a little few light scratches, just surface scratches, following through just off that arch onto the passenger door. And looking at the rear passenger side, we have a few light marks just here and again around the door handle. Your usual kind of wear and tear that you would expect around the door entrance areas and door handles. A few light marks around here, nothing horrendous really jumping out at me. Just a few light surface scratches. Let's have a look at the back bumper's looking nice, no signs of any damage. Maybe a little bit here actually, it's been a little bit of a scuff here, but nothing really broken. No cracks in the paintwork on the back end here, so just a few little marks, and the boot door actually looking in good condition as well. Let's keep moving around, see what else we can see. Again, all looking good. Again, the same as on the opposite side, of just some light surface scratches around the door handle and entrance area here. A tiny light scratch here by the fuel cap or entrance, I say. Roof's looking nice. Let's have a look at the driver's door, and always looking good here again. Maybe just a slight little nick here and some light surface scratches around the door handle, and the mirror is looking nice. So that's that. As I said, I've taken photos of all the wheels, so study those photos. I'm not going to bore you with the video on that. Let's get into the boot. This is looking very clean in here. Excuse all my bits. Let's move this out of the way, sorry, I forgot about that. Right, let's have a look, see what we're dealing with in here. So let's have a look. So it's nice and clean and tidy. The boot supports its weight with no problem, and everything looks complete there. Really nice and clean carpet in here in the back with a near new looking, I think it's a space saver, but yeah, that looks in nice condition. It's all looking very clean and tidy in the boot there. Let's have a look in the rear passenger seats. So we've got electric windows all round and electric mirrors. I've tested all those and they'll work absolutely fine. We've got nice plush leather interior, and I can't see any damage on any of this interior. All looks good to me. Let's go around the other side. And same again, all looking good here. Slight tint on the windows there, I think. And yeah, electric windows work no problem. I've tested them all already, and the interior is looking nice. And car picture looking good. Oh, there's a locking wheel nut, so you've got the locking wheel nut as well. I have missed that. Good job we found it there. Loads of service history, so a virtually fully stamped up, as I say, missing one stamp at the whole service book, so as good as a full service history. And the passenger door looking good, door card looking good, electric window works no problem. I've already tested these mirrors, they flip in and out as well, and that all works fine. And yeah, the driver's cabin is looking nice along with these lovely seats. So let's hop in and we'll have a look at the interior, and we'll check out what we can inside here. So again, driver's door all looking good. I've checked the operation of all the windows, and that's all fine. Yeah, as I say, we've got these flip for the mirrors here. That works fine, no problem with that. And let's hop in, we'll have a look, see what we got. The radio, it does work. Let's turn this fan off a sec. So the radio works, no problem, but I don't know if this switch for making the screens go in kind of dark and light is faulty, or if I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I've got a press display and something, I don't know, but I can't get any display on that, but it does work absolutely fine. So okay, so let's have a look and test for any warning lights. Handbrakes off, and we've got no warning lights, and we've got a mileage of 106,775 miles. We've got all things like cruise control and we're other bits and pieces in here. Don't ask me, I'm not 100% sure actually what all the what extras come with this one. Air conditioning does pump out nice cold air, which is a real benefit, and we've got a 6-gear box, and yeah, all looking very tidy and presentable in here. Let's turn that off. Okay, so the history. So we've got an MOT which is running out in February 24, and we've got a wallet there from Nissan with a couple of books and the all-important service book, locking wheel nut, and we also have 2 keys, which is great, and they're both Nissan original keys, which is nice to see. So all good there. I'll take you through the startup sequence, and we'll just make sure there's no warning lights come up again. Take that handbrake off and wait for all the lights to go out. And there we go. So all we've got left there is the handbrake light. Actually, we've got a triangle. Maybe it's dual service. I'm not sure actually. I've not seen that one before. I think that's just literally popped up. What is that about? Is it seatbelt light maybe? Let's try the seat belt. No, not a seat belt. Oh, it's gone off. There we go. It must have been seat belt. So yeah, no warning lights there. 106,775 miles. And getting over to the history on this vehicle. Let's have a look at this one. As I say, fully stamped up. Very importantly also, I've got an invoice here from February 23, and this has got it's had its cam belt replaced and washer pump in February 23, so that's a nice one to have, and one not to have to worry about. So let's have a look at this service book. So we've got a stamp here in 2012, 2013, 2015, so we're missing one in 2014. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, oh sorry, 22 and 23. So as it says here clutch and cam belt. So it looks like maybe it's replacement cam belt, water pump and clutch. So there we go, even more thrown in there for the to the bargain. So all good news on the service history. So all we've got to look at now is under the bonnet. Let's have a look. Put the bonnet up. I know that's the fuel cap, right? Okay, bonnet is up and all looking very tidy and presentable under here. You can tell it's all been well looked after over the years. You can see lots of new bits here and there, filter, fuel pump, whatever that is. Fuel level's looking nice. It's clearly been serviced recently, and same with the oil filter there. So I'll give you a little look around and a listen, and I'll put my there we go, lovely, it was a lovely Qashqai there, up for auction. I hope you've enjoyed today's video and happy bidding.